No, there's been a mistake. This was bought by D. Nichols, meant to be delivered to D. Nichols. Your name doesn't appear anywhere on this. Just the boat slip number. They've mistaken a 1 for a 7.
Well, that's a relief. I wonder what he planned to do with it. Would be so kind to drop it his slip on your way out, please.
If you'd be so kind as to tell me what that scene with Julia was all about and how Denise Foxworthy is involved.
I'm not sure that Julia wants me to tell you anything. I certainly don't want to give her any more reason to hate me.
I will take all responsibility, Augusta. Come on.
Well, unbelievably, Dash has been dating Dr. Foxworthy with an assumed name.
You can't be serious.
That was my reaction when she called Julia and me to the office and broke the news. It seems it's been an ongoing affair for quite a while.
That is the most unethical, unprofessional thing I've ever heard.
No. Denise said that she just found out the truth from Dash, and she was totally devastated. She even suggested that Julia see another doctor.
Who, Mengele? This must be his ultimate revenge. What a diabolical brain. I haven't been giving him adequate credit.
He actually showed up on the scene to defend himself. He said the only reason he did it was to prove he wasn't a rapist. Julia walked out.
The only sane response, which I gather was not yours.
I stayed not as a gesture against Julia, but to try to understand this outrageous circumstance I had been dragged into.
Yet another example of being so open-minded, your brains fall out.
Mason, if I try to explain to you what I'm thinking, you could at least give me the courtesy of listening and try to muster up some sort of open mind, if that's at all possible.
All right, go ahead, Augusta.
I have tried very hard to totally support Julia and not let any doubt creep into my mind, even though her relationship with Dash was very complicated. And the rape circumstances were not very clear-cut. It was always her word against his. But he won in court.
So did Al Capone.
I am not for a moment suggesting that she lied. I know she believes she was raped by Dash. But the fact is that this man that she has accused has had his whole life completely changed. And he's been trying to vindicate himself. And unless he is the greatest actor in the world, he believes in his innocence as much as she believes in his guilt. And this business with Denise is sort of a grandstand play.
Yes, he's been trying to destroy Julia ever since she rejected him. And even crawling into the head and the bed of her therapist, just part of it. This is his ultimate revenge.
Well, maybe that's the way I should be looking at it. Maybe I am as treacherous as Julia thinks, but actually, Dash had said some things about the way she relates to men that had an echo of truth in it.
Oh, I see. And of course, you and Dash are experts in the subject of Julia and truth.
I'm trying to figure out how to help my sister.
You can help her, Augusta, by taking a one-way trip to Australia and staying there for a couple of years.
Mason, I am not her enemy.